Welcome to Symphony 2020, a celebration of music and dance organized by the International Women's Federation of Commerce and Industry, IWFCI India National Chapter. We have a fantastic audience watching our show tonight. Students, academics, entrepreneurs, people from the world of business, and a rich mix of music and dance lovers and patrons of the arts and culture. We thank you all immensely for your wholehearted support and participation in this rich cultural immersion, which is slowly going to unfold before your eyes. An audio and visual treat indeed, with some of India's finest performers giving vent to their creative expressions in music and in dance. Today, COVID-19 has isolated and restricted our lives with the lockdown still partially in force. We at IWFCI, therefore, thought that a good way to ease tensions was to have a cultural initiative such as today's show has a therapeutic, soothing balm for the mind. Art has that capacity to do just that, to soothe, to relax, to balance the senses, to unify, and to instill peace. And I'm sure you wonderful viewers would like to cheer, clap, and applaud our performance after every amazing performance. But since we are performing through a virtual channel, the performers will be able to see your applauses through the electronic or internet medium of emojis. Emojis of clapping, thumbs up, instead of the usual written messages are welcome. So a flood of emojis will be just like an encore. IWFCI was founded by the visionary Miss Diana Abruzzi nearly 30 years ago. Her dream was to encourage women to be financially independent through entrepreneurship. And today, I'm very proud to say that IWFCI chapters are in 14 countries across the world, helping women to become entrepreneurs and then helping these women entrepreneurs to grow globally. Today, by supporting us, you are supporting this noble cause. And I thank you all for this. And we are very, very fortunate to have Miss Diana Abruzzi today to address our viewers.
Thank you, Daphne, for your kind words. And thank you along with your team for putting on just another amazing event. This is a very special occasion, held when so many of you are so deeply affected by the COVID-19. And during this time, the work of IWFCI has continued to assist in the building of their members' businesses from conception to the international markets. But seeing firsthand the enormity of this impact, especially on small businesses, and it is breaking our hearts, knowing full well, if you destroy small business, you will decimate a country's economy. However, we are seeing a lifeline. Through the close relationship between our chapters is becoming indispensable, where virtual trading is essentially becoming the norm. Understanding this, I want to encourage you, for the world needs your greatness. That comes when you see an opportunity you have been given and are willing to seize it and build the future. Remember, you are the architects and the engines of the new tomorrow. We all have the capacity and the capability to shape the future. The world needs our imagination, our appetites for adventure, with our hands, our minds, our hearts, and our passion to make something really, matters. Tonight is a time to reflect on this and gain courage and hope through listening to the beautiful classical music of India, where its origins, its roots can be traced back nearly 2,000 years to its origin in the Vedic hymns of the Hindu temples. Music brings us together, no matter what culture we come from. It is deeply rooted into our emotions and our well-beings and is forever present in every part of our lives. It can bring harmony at a time of trouble and still the troubled heart, but it can also stir the imagination. Sit back now and relax and listen to the beauty of the Indian classical music by the very talented international artists we have here tonight. Be proud, India, for you have a beautiful heritage. I will now hand over to the proceedings to our moderator, Dr. Rema Ramchandran, Director of IWFCI India. Thank you.
Good evening to all. The fastest way to change the world for the better is to mobilize the women of the society. This quote is borrowed from Charles Mullick. Celebrating the spirit of sisterhood, being the wind beneath the wings of women entrepreneurs, and being the constant cheerleader of the women tribe, in spirit and in person, drives IWFCI. A bevy of women are entering the universe of entrepreneurship, powering the economy, steering more men and women to achieve their dreams and become successful in their own right. IWFCI is harnessing the world of women in business and providing a platform to thrive, to achieve, and to realize their dreams. SYMPHONY 2020 is one such platform, an initiative to mobilize funds, provide support, and build goodwill to further propel women in the world of entrepreneurship. It is a Saturday evening, and it is heartening, encouraging, filled with hope to see participants who have taken time to support this initiative. And the icing on the cake are the renowned artists who are the best in their field and who are here to show their support through their art form, saluting and uplifting the spirit of women tribe. Sit back, relax, and cheer for the women entrepreneurs as IWFCI India brings the best of artists from a range of fields to keep you engrossed and mesmerized. A privilege to have each one of the great artists here perform for us, a rare event in itself. As this is a virtual event, I would urge the audience to encourage the artists by a display of emojis to show their appreciation in the chat box. I would now like to introduce the first performer for our evening, Ms. Vani Ganpati. The true strength of a woman takes center stage when she empowers more women like her. Vani Ganpati is an ode to women culture. Vani Ganpati is one of the foremost exponents of Bharatnatyam today, a living legend. Vani Ganpati has merited the attention of the discerning critics and lovers of this art form for her enthralling performances, versatility of her emotions, mastery of technique, captivating performances are unparalleled. The adulation from across the world for Vani Ganpati is unmissable. Awards, accolades, and appreciation have followed her through her enriching life. Some of the prestigious awards include Kal Ke Kalakar, Sur Singar Samsad Award from Bharatnatyam M.S. Subbulakshmi, Excellence Award from the Chief Minister M.G. Ramachandran, Aryabhata Natya Shantala, Karnataka Excellence Awards, Mantram Achievement Award, among many others. So it is with special excitement that I am pleased to welcome Vani Ganpati to IWFCI India's Symphony 2020.
Evening and namaste. I'm indeed delighted to be a part of this first virtual cultural event of the IWFCI, the International Women's Federation of Commerce and Industry. When IWFCI India approached me for this event, I was quite intrigued by the uniqueness of the concept. I thought, what better way to spend a relaxing evening other than with dance and music to soothe your senses in these troubled times. And this, coupled with the noble cause of supporting the development of entrepreneurship among women, makes it even more meaningful. I wish IWFCI success in all their endeavors and a beautiful evening today. I begin today's cultural evening with an invocation from my thematic presentation, Colors of Krishna. It starts with a Pushpanjali, a creatively strung offering of dance movements, followed by a few select verses from Krishnashtakam, offering salutations to Krishna, the Jagat Guru, the preceptor of the universe. The son of Vasudeva, the destroyer of his demon uncle, King Kamsa, the joy of his mother, Devaki, the love of his consort, Rukmini, the heart-throb of the Gopikas. To you I bow. The one with the colorful peacock feather adorning his curly locks, a face as beautiful as the full moon, an endearing smile, looking resplendent in the pitambara, adorned with bracelets on his hands, anklets on his feet, and beautiful fish-shaped earrings. To you I bow, O Krishna, my spiritual master. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. I would like to thank my musicians, vocal Balasubramanya Sharma, Natvangam Kasturi Pulikesi, percussion Mridangam Lingaraju, and flute Mahesh Swami.
Tam tam takita takundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakata tam takita takundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakatam tam takita takundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakaga pal pada babagada bagari dariga pal pada sada bagari dariga pal pada bagara bagari dariga pal pada sada bagari darita tam takita takundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakatam tam takita takundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakatatum tadum tadam tadam kukuntari takita jam dadakajam dadadhingina dum tadum tadam tadam kukuntari takita jam dadakajam dadadhingina dum tam takita dakundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakatatum tadum tadam tadam kukuntari takita jam dadakajam dadadhingina dum bagari dariga pada bagada bagari dariga pada bagada bagari darita hitum tarigida dagadajam sagudarigida dagata hitum tarigida dagadajam sagudarigida dagata hitum dam tom dita tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tadita tom nam 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 tom tom dita tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tadita tom tom nam 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 tom tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tadita kirdagadarido tam takita dakundhari kita dakajam jam takita jam takita dakatam Vasudev Sutam Devam Kam Sachanur Martanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Adasi Pushpa Sakasham Nupure Shobhitam Ratna Kankanake Krishna Vande Jagadguru Kutilalaka Samyuktam Purnachandra Nibhananam Vilasat Kundalaram Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Mandara Gandha Samyuktam Charuhasam Chaturbhujam Barhi Pinchavachudagam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Rukmini Keli Samyuktamu Pitambara Sushobhitamu Avapta Tulasi Gandhamu Krishna Vande Jagadguru Gopikanam Kuchadvam Kumkumakite Vakshatam Shri Niketam Maheshwasam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadguru
Thank you, Vani, for that lovely invocation piece. Our next performer for the evening needs little or no introduction. We bring to you Anil Srinivasan. Men of exceptional quality support women equally. Our next guest for tonight is a highly respected pianist and a national award recipient in 2010 for creative and experimental music. As an educator, he is the founder of Rhapsody Education Through Music, a venture that has pioneered the idea of academic concept learning using music as a tool in schools. Anil's outreach through Rhapsody now consists of some of the most prestigious schools in southern India and has 120 full-time trainers. Anil is a speaker, a columnist with the Hindu and the New Indian Express on music and the brain, and with an MPhil from Columbia University, specializing in cognitive neuroscience, a respected expert resource on child development for various organizations. He was recently awarded the Educator Extraordinaire citation from Rotary International, the Aspen Global Fellowship for Social Change, and the Ken Hobbs Citation for Social Responsibility. It's a delight to have him here, and his music will surely captivate our hearts and minds. Welcome, Anil.
Hello, everybody, and thank you very much to IWFCI for thinking of me, and very happy to contribute to this effort. Dr. Rama Ramachandran just said that you need men to behave themselves, basically, and support women. I don't think I would put it that way. I would say that women should lead the world, and men should not only support this effort, but should laud, appreciate, and honor women at every point of time. I am going to present the next 20 minutes as a continuous set. It's not going to be broken into pieces. And I'm going to be playing the panoply that is Indian music, which is starting from the classical, but I'm going to be going into popular music and some free-flowing jazz expressions as well. It's going to be all of these things. I'm looking at the comments board, so when I go out of the classical, if you want me to play something, put it on the comments board and I'll see how I can incorporate it. What is special about the pieces I'm playing today is that every single piece is dedicated to the idea of womanhood, from child to a full woman, the idea of music, art, all of that dedicated to feminine power and the feminine divine. Okay, thank you very much, and wishing once again IWFCI all the very best, and may your great work continue, and looking forward to the rest of the program.
Thank you, Anil, for that wonderful rendition, especially dedicated to women. We are indeed truly honored. Thank you very much. The next person I'm about to introduce is a soloist, choreographer, Natavanar, and much sought after teacher, Charles Ma. He has learned Bharatnatyam with some of Bangalore's finest teachers and is a disciple of Guru Srimati Purnima Ashok. He has been an Inc. Fellow, spoke at TED Worldwide, performed at many prestigious festivals, and was one of India's today's young achievers. A motivational speaker, he has lectured the TEDx series, the Volvo Leadership Summit, Ink Salons, NID, etc. Recently, he was featured internationally on Vice. At his school, Adi Shakti, many of his students have done their arigatorum and successfully run their own schools. He has taught at Christ University, St. Joseph's College, Sophia's High School, and is trained with Shyamak Davar. He is also learning martial arts and Carnatic music. He is also trained in Natuvangam. We are glad to bring you Charles Ma live.
Namaskaram and good evening. Such a pleasure to be performing today. I grew up in a house surrounded by very strong women, and as I became a man, I was constantly surrounded by these strong, powerful women in control of their lives and pulling their families together. My mother was and is an entrepreneur. I've seen her struggle, really focus all her energies on bringing her business together. I've seen my mother and my aunt, two entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, really, putting everything into their work, their heart and their soul. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and also I'm so happy to be dancing for the WIFCA. Thank you so much, and it's an absolute pleasure. I'm going to present a few pieces that I've choreographed recently. I begin with a Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali is an offering of flowers to the patron deity of dance, Lord Nataraja, the Ashtadik Palakas, the 8 guardians of the proscenium of the stage and the audience. It's in the Ragam Natai, Talam Adi. I begin with the Pushpanjali. That was Pushpanjali, a traditional offering of the self, symbolically offering flowers to the proscenium and the deities. An auspicious opening to a Bharatnatyam recital. Today I chose a traditional Pushpanjali, an Alaripu. Alaru in Tamil or Telugu means to blossom. Who is flower? I find the Alaripu, even though it's supposed to be a novice's performance piece, a very complex yet beautiful piece. It's architectonic in its beauty. It's creating lines and spaces, lines and geometry in space. Sometimes philosophically, it represents a temple and the awakening of all the senses, because we start with the smallest body part, the eyes, the shoulders, and the entire body. It's like it says, the name suggests Alaripu, Alaru, and Pu, the blossoming of a flower. I've chosen select verses from the Rudrashtakam that will be followed by Yilaripu. Yilaripu, like I said, is the blossoming of flower and the blossoming of human conscience and consciousness. The Chaturashra Yilaripu.
Dùng tất tâm cái từ thích tây ra tây dùng thích tất tâm cái từ thích tây ra tây dùng tất tâm cái từ thích tây ra tây dùng thích tất tâm cái từ tâm thích tâm tất tất cái tây tất tây tất tâm thích tâm tất cái tây tất tây tất tâm thích tâm cái tây tất tây cái 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 tâm thích tâm cái tây tất tây tâm thích tâm cái tây tất tây cái tâm thích tâm cái tây tam takita taka tiku 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 taka sadan taka tiku taka tiku taka tatte ya dei yo tak tak tam tikita tatte ya dei yo tak tak tam tikita tam Namami Ishanam Ishana Nirvana Rupam Vibhunjapakam Brahmaveda Swarupam Nijam Nirgunam Nirvikalpam Niriham Chidakasham Akashavasam Bhajeham Bhajeham
I conclude with a very popular krithi called Bho Shambho, penned by the late Sri Dayanand Saraswati ji. It's a beautiful piece. It talks about Lord Shiva being Bho. The pun is on Bho, Shambho, appearing by himself, having no beginning and no end. It talks about him being the very essence of the five elements. It talks about Shiva being the boatsman who takes you across the ocean of samsara, of this ocean of suffering and pain. Ultimately, every Hindu's journey in life is to attain nirvana, moksha, to be released from this world. And Bho Shambho sings those praises to Lord Shiva. The choreography has been set by myself. The music belongs to my guru Srimati Priyadashini Govind and has been set originally for her. I've taken the liberty to rework it as I learnt it many years ago from her. It's preceded by a Bharatnatyam describing a Tamil poem describing Lord Shiva's beauty. His eyebrows are like the shape of a bow. His body is like glistening wax. His matted locks are long and beautiful, and so on and so forth. I begin Bho Shambho.
பலித்த சடையோ சடையோ பயம் நித்தமுடைய எடுத்த பொற்பாதம் காண பெற்றார் மனித பிறவியோ வேண்டுவதே இம்மாநிலத்தே மாநிலத்தே ஓம் शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयंभो शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयंभो ॐ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयंभो ॐ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयंभो ॐ शम्भो शिव शम्भो स्वयंभो 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 शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकर मामव भवसागर शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत जगदरहिता निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत जगदरहिता निज गुह निहित विद्यांत आनंद निज गुह निहित विद्यांत आनंद आनंद अतिशय अक्षय आनंद अतिशय अक्षय निर्गुण परब्रह्म स्वरूप गम गम भूत जगदरहिता निज गुह निहित विद्यांत आनंद अतिशय अक्षय
Thank you. It was an honor. It was IWFCI.
That was a wonderful performance, Charles, which displayed great mastery over the art, fantastic footwork, and rhythm. Thank you very much for being there for us. Our next artist. Get ready to be enthralled by a volcano of energy, an effervescent powerhouse with a dynamic presence. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Bruce Lee Money, guitarist and lead vocal for the famous band Thermal and a Quarter. The band is a path-breaking band from Bangalore, India. They describe their music as Bangalore rock, an eclectic mix of genre with a sensibility that is uniquely global, while retaining the essence of this South Indian city that is now on the world map of culture and technology. Since 1996, Thermal and a Quarter has played all over India, toured across the globe, released 8 studio albums, opened for acts like Guns N' Roses, Deep Purple, Slash, and Jet Rotal, charted at #1 on both Euro Indie charts and World Indie charts, and won several awards for individual musicianship as well as for overall contribution to Indian rock. Live, Thermal and a Quarter delivers an unforgettable, immersive, musical experience from packed clubs to arena-sized venues. Thermal underquarters, stellar musicianship, hard-hitting lyrics, and fluid improvised style make every gig unique. Put your hands together for Bruce Lee Money of Thermal Underquarter.
Hi, everyone. It's good to be here. Big thanks to the IWFCI for inviting me to be a part of this eclectic evening's, I wouldn't say entertainment, I would say actually inspiration, because in these troubled times that we live in right now, it's really important to use music, art, and culture to really bring people together from everywhere, from all around the world. And I salute your efforts to do that. And I just have a few songs planned for today. I'll tell you about them as I play along. But I'm going to start with one that's dedicated to all the Bangaloreans out there, because this is a song about, well, Brigade Road, if you want to call it that. But in the song, it's called Brigade Street, because we thought street rhymed a little better than road. It's one of the songs that defined the sound of the band I play in Thermal Underquarter early on. And I'm going to try and do it now with just one acoustic guitar and no band, just me. So here we go, Brigade Street. Feet shuffle, shoulders brush, eyes meet across the street. 6 floors up, 1 street down, the band's trying to keep the beat. This is where I find myself, my true identity. Lost in the crowd, searching for I wanna play hide and seek with the strangers that I meet. We know without knowing, see without seeing. This is me I'm looking at. This is who they see. And tomorrow I'll remember, hey, now I see the star for Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Don't let it pass you by. Bell bottoms, high heel shoes, more than meets the eye. I got my wheels, I got my style, I'm grooving down this aisle. Who knows where I lose myself, nowhere left to hide. Lost in the crowd, searching for I wanna be, playing hide and seek with the strangers that I meet. This is where I lose myself, nowhere left to hide. This is me I'm looking at. This is who they see. And tomorrow I'll remember, hey, how I see sorrowful Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Don't let it pass you by. Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Brigade Street. Don't let it pass you by. Yes! Thank you very much. I know you're out there. I can't see you, but I'm going to have a quick look at the chat box to see what people are saying. Wow, okay. I'm getting some emojis as was requested from many people. Thank you very much. Somebody says, love the guitar playing. All right. Thanks very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, so that was Brigade Street. The next song is it's a bit of a personal story, actually. And I wrote this song for my father-in-law. So yes, and since this is a forum for women empowerment, this is a story that I must tell. So yes, my name is Bruce Lee Money, but I happen to, by accident of birth, I'm what you call a Tambram, I suppose. And my wife of 18 years now, yes, she comes from, of course, from a different community, different religion, and all that stuff. And so you can imagine the kind of fireworks that ensued when the matter was brought up to the higher authorities of parenthood and so on. So first of all, yeah, I mean, different community, different religion, and second, he's not a software engineer working in USA or Infosys. He's a musician. So I basically didn't make the cut on so many levels. But yes, all is well. All has been well for 18 years now, and I must really commend my in-laws for their acceptance of me and everything that I do. But I did write this song back then, and I called it Terrible Trouble. So here we go, a song I wrote for my father-in-law. It's terrible trouble, it's terrible trouble. Look any which way, it's terrible trouble. Look any which way, it's terrible trouble. There she goes now, there she goes now, ready to explode. She's going anyhow, ready to explode. She's going anyhow. Try to make it easy, but she make terrible trouble, terrible trouble. Look any which way, terrible trouble. 'Cause you're tied up inside, screwed up inside, screaming, why me? Nowhere to hide. Screaming, why me? And there's nowhere to hide. Try to make it easy. I know it's the way you're coming from. Maybe you should smoke some. You gotta take a different view. See what you become. I know it's the way you're coming. Maybe you should slow down. You gotta take a different view. See what you become. You can make it easy. You can make it easy. So easy. You can make it easy. You can make it easy. But you make terrible trouble. Terrible trouble. Look any which way. It's terrible trouble. I want a hot belly, not an also ran. Don't you think it might be part of a bigger plan? Don't you think it might be part of a bigger plan? Try to make it easy. But you make terrible trouble, terrible trouble. What will they all say? Terrible trouble. What will they all say? Terrible trouble. Try to make it easy. I know it's a painful mouthful, but don't take it so hard. You really can't be too careful. Just give us a start. I know it's a painful mouthful, but don't take it so hard. You really can't be too careful. Give us a start. You can make it. You can make it easy. You can make it easy. So easy. You can make it easy. You can make it easy. But you make terrible trouble. Terrible trouble. Look any which way. Terrible trouble. Look any which way. Terrible trouble. Try to make it easy. But you make terrible trouble. Terrible trouble. Thank you very much. Let me have a look at the chat box to see what people are saying. Very nice. Thanks. Thank you, IWFC. Well conceptualized program. Oh, yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't know how much time we have. I think we're supposed to end at 7:30. So I might have time for just one more song then. And this is the song, I guess, dedicated to womanhood across time and space, and a song that will always be relevant, whether you play it now, you play it 50 years ago, or 200 years in the future. It's a song by an artist called Bill Withers, and I have a little version of it. It's perhaps his biggest song. But this is Ain't No Sunshine. There is no sunshine when she's gone. Here we go. There's no sunshine when she's gone. It's so cold when she's away. 'Cause there's no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes, wonder where she'll be today. Wonder if she's gone to stay. 'Cause there's no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes, and I know, leave the young pain alone. But there is no sunshine when she's gone. Yes, there's no sunshine when she's gone. It's so cold when she's there's no sunshine when she's gone, and she's always gone too long. Anytime she goes, anytime she goes away, anytime she goes away. Yes, thank you very much. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Are we out of time?
Wonderful. That was wonderful, Bruce. And I particularly liked your dedication to the father-in-law, which is indeed very rare. Thank you once again. Yeah. Thank you. Now for the formal vote of thanks. I cannot thank the artists enough. Vani Ganpati, Anil Srinivasan, Bruce Lee Money, and Charles Ma for their involvement and their willingness to be part of IWFCI India's Symphony 2020. An event like this, and during a pandemic situation that we are all sailing in, cannot happen overnight. The wheel started rolling weeks ago. It required planning and a focused eye for details. Thank you for your support, Diana Abruzzi, our international president. And we have been very fortunate to be led by our national president, Dr. Daphne Pillai, backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated colleagues of IWFCI India. Thank you, Francis Joseph of School Leaders Network, for your unstinted support, and also from Brainfeed, who knew their job and are result-oriented. Last but not the least, a big thank you to all those who advertise their logos in support of IWFCI India: Velectus, Wonder Wheel, Sion Social, Mahatma Education Society, the Pillai Group, and Brainfeed. This is one Saturday that will be most memorable for all of us here. Thank you again. Have a great weekend. This is Rama Ramchandran signing off. Thank you.